being shady because there are two guys unknowingly competing for her. Is it shady or not?
Shady or not, the Bert Show will decide. Are you shady? You will be vetted. Shady or not, the Bert Show will decide. If you shady, you will regret it.
I haven't even read the email yet, but if she's going out with two dudes and they just started going out and they know about each other, then it's cool. But if not, then it's not cool, right?
I mean, if you first start dating somebody, no, you don't have to disclose.
Yeah, like how early is it? Like,
Yeah, and unless there's been like, hey, a definition of the relationship,
Correct.
right?
Yeah. Once you've established what the relationship is, and if you've established exclusivity and that you're going to be monogamous, well, then that's a different story. But if you're literally just on the first couple of dates, I don't think you owe it to anybody to tell them what you're doing.
All right, shall we read?
let's do it.
Bert Show, wondering if I am the one being shady here.
I
Already?
now sorely regret ever doing that.
We will get our money's worth on that.
I'm feeling a little guilty, as if I'm doing something wrong, but logically, I'm not sure that I am. Would love for you to give me your thoughts. The holidays are coming up, and I want to take a guy home for Thanksgiving. I'm tired of being the only single one at my aunt's house. That's great motivation, right?
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
I'd rather be with anybody, even if they're not right for me. Anybody except alone. All my siblings and cousins have boyfriends or spouses. I feel like I'm always being judged or pitied. Oh, single again. Oh, another Christmas. Single. Oh. Normally, by the end of the night, there have been enough alcohol consumed that people stop biting their tongues, and conversation around the table includes, when Heather is going to find a guy, or will Heather be single forever? So fun. That said, I don't want to bring home just anyone. So I've been dating two guys, and I like them both. Both have potential, but I'm not at a serious or exclusive point in my relationship with either one of them. I've been seeing them both regularly and basically keeping a scorecard of pros or cons list on both of them. I definitely want to invite one of them to join me for Thanksgiving, since it involves a decent amount of travel. I don't feel like this is something that can be a last-minute decision. I also want to ask whichever guy I pick in enough time for him to have not decided on his own Thanksgiving plans. All that said, my real question is, is it wrong or shady of me to basically be auditioning these guys for my Thanksgiving date from Vanessa? All right. She's auditioning these. Well, first of all, I think your motivation is totally off.
Well, isn't that what dating is anyway? Auditioning to be your boyfriend, auditioning to be your girlfriend, auditioning to be your fiance, auditioning to be your wife or husband.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Auditioning?
I
mean, that's not really the way somebody should probably put it. But
exactly.
What you doing Friday?
yes.
What you doing Friday night? Oh, I'm auditioning another dude.
Yeah.
What do you mean? What do you mean auditioning another dude? Yeah, we're going out. We're doing Chili's and we're doing a movie. Oh, you going out on a date? No. He's on an audition. No, that doesn't sound right. So no, I think the motivation is all wrong here. Like,
I do too.
It feels like, okay, I've got two guys that I'm sort of interested in, but I absolutely am going with some warm body to Thanksgiving around my family. And these are the two warm bodies that I have to choose from. So I'm taking the best of the worst warm bodies.
And I'm going to tell you right now, whoever you choose to go with you to Thanksgiving, that's now your exclusive guy. Like, you can't continue to date somebody else when you're taking another dude to Thanksgiving to meet your family.
Right. Yeah,
that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah, for sure.
So, like, yeah, Thanksgiving is the catalyst, but at this point, whoever you choose, you have to break up with the other guy, because I think that's only fair.
Right. Agreed.
And the fact that, I mean, if you liked one of them, if you really liked one of them, then I think it would be difficult for you to still like the other one. So it's giving me you really don't like either one of them like that, which is why they are auditioning for this role of meeting the family for Thanksgiving. And once they do, you're taking their mindset to a whole nother place. Whereas you are not even serious about them, but they're meeting your family. It's all bad. And I think it's funny that she said this can't be a last minute decision because it's important, but it can work with the flip of a coin. Like this logic is terrible.
I want to see this scorecard too. She says, I'm seeing them both and basically keeping a scorecard of pros and cons. So dude shows up 10 minutes late. Writes it down. Oh my God, he made me laugh tonight. Writes it down. So you got a scorecard going on. So is it shady or not?
For me, it's not shady for the fact that she's auditioning two guys, for lack of a better term. But I do think it's shady that you're bringing a guy to Thanksgiving that you're not even serious about simply because you're worried about the opinions of others.
Right.
Seeing you as a single person.
I don't think that's shady. I think that's sad. And you shouldn't let your family dictate how you feel about yourself. That's a them problem, not a you problem. You be confident in your life situation and you're on your timeline. You're not on your family's timeline.
Do we have any audio of Kristen screaming, desperate?
It's not desperate. She's not being that. No, I don't think this is desperate.
That's pretty desperate.
This is desperate.
What?
I mean, it's pretty desperate. Like,
no, I don't think it's desperate at all.
Like
If she wasn't dating anybody and she was just frantic to find somebody, well, then I can sniff some desperate. But here she's actively dating two guys at the same time. That is the opposite of desperate.
But she's desperate to impress her family somehow, some way with anyone.
Bingo.
I'm not saying it that way. I don't feel like she's desperate to. I think she's just she's to the point of she's fed up with her family and she's fed up with hearing about the jokes and the comments that she's like, to give me some peace of mind this Thanksgiving, I'm going to bring a warm body.
You know what I think your advice is?
What? You know, I don't think she's being shady.
Okay,
I think her family's full of a-holes.
What if you were one of the two guys and you knew you were one of the two guys auditioning to just be the guy to be the Thanksgiving partner?
Oh, well then.
Then shady.
Yes.
Yeah, Tommy's turned his back on.
All right. That was my moment, Tommy.
I'm sorry, I'm doing multiple tasks.
The Bert Show.
Like what you just watched, you can get more of The Bert Show on your favorite podcast platform. Wherever you listen to your podcast, you can find us. I don't know what any of these buttons do, by the way.